Good afternoon, everybody. Just by show of hands, how many of you have heard about L&T or L&T Technology Services in the past? Oh, that's good. Of course, Ralph should definitely know, otherwise I'm in deep trouble. So my name is Samir. I'm basically the Chief Marketing Officer. So my job is predominantly to work along with you to see if we can get the L&T Technology Services brand out there, the name out there. So I don't have a lot of slides over here, but just want to give you a quick overview of what we do. Few areas or few demos which we have at our booths. We are doing a number of live demos over there, and I would urge you to come and meet. I definitely want to introduce two colleagues over here. First is Murli Chandrasekhar. He's the subject matter expert in smart manufacturing area. So all the questions regarding technology is what we do. That's where it goes. Plus, I have Anirudh. Anirudh is the person, he's based out of India. This is his first trip, I think the third day in the United States. He didn't get stopped he didn't get stopped at immigration, so he's here. And what Anirudh brings onto the table is, he works with a number of our subject matter experts and helps package and gives you information which is consumable and understandable for you guys. So that's something which Anirudh is there. He's available on email. He pretty much is available till 1 Eastern. He's based out of India. He worked for Reuters earlier, but he's available till 1 Eastern on a daily basis. I make him stay later too, but and one of the reasons he's here is to put a face with you, and like we all work in remote offices, we can always do things over phones and stuff like that. So with that, I'm going to just start with a 90-second video, and which will just give you a good feel of what we do.
Helping clients reduce time to market and improve products and services through cutting-edge engineering is L&T Technology Services Limited. We are a leading pure-play engineering and R&D services company. We service global customers through Imagineering, engineering, and adjacent engineering. Offering digital engineering solutions, enabling smart products and services, smart manufacturing, and smart operations. Our teardown lab is an integral part of our value chain, as it allows us to offer services such as should costing and localization. We leverage the strengths of our parent company, Larsen & Toubro, a leading Indian conglomerate engaged in technology, engineering, construction, manufacturing, and finance. L&T Technology Services operates in a $1 trillion global market. Our services across business segments are focused on driving innovation, with a track record of delivering quality technology solutions across verticals to Fortune 500 customers. We automate plants, making them smarter and more efficient, with Industry 4.0 and IoT solutions. We design intelligent buildings with net zero energy consumption and security systems for smart cities. Our domain and technology capabilities, multi-vertical industry expertise, and culture of innovation will enable us to get the competitive edge. Our investments in multiple labs for emerging trends such as Internet of Things, power electronics, and engineering analytics will provide our customers a competitive edge. Our delivery network is located in India and overseas. We also deliver services from our customers' locations, rated by Zinnov in the leadership zone across 8 industry verticals. Accolades and quality certifications set us apart in the marketplace. We foster a culture of innovation, entrepreneurship, and teamwork, leading to patents. Our high-performance workforce is being recognized by industry, by analysts, by media. L&T Technology Services, maximizing empowerment to drive innovation and business growth.
while we have been existent as L&T as a parentage, as a company is about $16 billion. We are driving smart city projects across India and Middle East portions of it. So that is an L&T Technology Services is part of the program. The key things what we do is predominantly from design, conceptualization, R&D work, a portion of it, value engineering, and adjacent engineering, which is end of life cycle portion of it, and how do we support our clients about it. Mostly to note is, you saw some of the logos about it. What we take a lot of pride is, 42 of the top 100 R&D houses. We are closely working with them. I would request, at least from a plant engineering and smart manufacturing, I'll request Murli to say a few words.
Yeah. Good afternoon. As part of the digital engineering services, so we are offering three major areas. One is the smart products. The next one is the smart manufacturing. And the third is the smart services or smart operations. So recently we have completed one large-scale engagement within the L&T group companies, which is in the area of smart operations or smart services. This is for primarily monitoring around 35,000 assets for their construction equipments across 400 locations in India. So this involves right from IoT, putting IoT sensors on each of these assets, and taking the data right from the assets using our own device to cloud platform, which we call it as Ubiquise. We have done a lot of investments on the Internet of Things, IoT platform. So we have moved the data onto the cloud, and we have developed an asset insight portal, which is given to 6 different business units of L&T. So we are actually showcasing some of the solution at our booth on the integrated asset performance management, which is primarily focusing on remote asset management. And we are also developed or invested or recently partnered with a company, most of you know, the OSA Soft. We have developed a solution accelerator for integrated asset management. So this is primarily focused on any asset-centric industries, primarily integrating the IT and the OT systems, and to provide multiple asset management solution teams. So this is primarily from a smart manufacturing perspective. The other area which we have invested recently is that we work closely with the PLM companies, PTC. We have developed a solution for service lifecycle management, which involves right from PLM, then it gets into the asset management, and finally to the service lifecycle management of the assets. So these are some of the investments or some of the solutions which we have developed on the smart manufacturing and smart operations. So if you have any other questions, and we are demonstrating some of these solutions in the booth, so you people can come and we can see that and we can demonstrate them. And we have other solutions on the sustainability area. We have developed a solution, the wages, primarily to manage energy from water, air, gas, electricity, and steam, any form of energy, primarily focused towards the industrial scenario. And the other investment which we are proud of is that intelligent building energy management application. This is built on top of Microsoft Azure and provide energy management for intelligent buildings using the platform. So these are some of the key highlights which I thought I'll mention about this. And any questions, I'm ready to.
Just hang on. So let me just finish off those 3-4 slides and we can take questions. So just to add on the interesting part of it, it's a real-time problem which all our customers are trying to solve. If you look at from the asset management portion of it, we have all these heavy drilling machineries and equipment which are there. And believe me, 20% of them already had sensors. And we as an organization had signed contracts with them and portions of them. And then we went back to the providers, the Komatsus of the world and things like that. Have you been collecting data on it? And the answer is yes. And then said that we want to do analytics on it. And now they don't want to sell it back to us. Portion. And which is interesting, while we are trying to get 100% sensorization, but a lot of that already exists in the places. And and a lot of, like we as a consumer of what we do, a lot of the customers don't know that, and that's a good learning. And how do you resolve those from a contractual perspective, and how do you make that into a business model? I think that's something which most of the industry is serving on. So quick, few other nuggets. These are off some of the announcements which we have done in the last, I would say, 6 to 8 weeks portion for it. One is with Rockwell. Rockwell and us go a long way. We've been working with them for over 10 years now. We have a power drives lab. We do all the testings, work for them back. For them, we work closely with them with augmented reality, mobility, cloud testing, automation portion of it. But more interestingly is this lab which we are setting up in the IoT and smart city solutions, where we're going to be working on power electronics, enterprise connect, and motion controls. So I do have the right person coming in tomorrow who can talk about this. We have somebody from Rockwell who can also join that conversation. If you can approach Anirudh, we can definitely organize discussions around that. Murli did mention about IBEM. So it's basically intelligent building energy management solutions. Predominantly, it's energy management solution which can be deployed for smart campuses and smart factories. We have a number of places where this has already been deployed, and we are seeing results. We have live demos which will take real feed from it, and we can showcase this. We have partnered with Dell from a GTM perspective. We have Intel buildings which has this installed, and very interesting to see what's going on from at least I find it very, very exciting, at least from an analytics perspective, what we are able to see and make improvements over there. And it connects across various platforms. We did talk about the Microsoft Azure point of view. So that's something which we are leveraging from a cloud point of view for most of our solutions. That's something Microsoft and us has a very, very close relationship. Another 3 weeks or so, you will hear another significant announcement in this area along with Microsoft, and so stay tuned with Anirudh, and that's something which we will definitely leverage. Lastly, one point I just wanted to mention from our side was Indian Institute of Science is basically the MIT of India, and we are collaboratively working on building solution accelerators and solutions for nanotechnology, sensors, and robotics. So there's a decent level of, I would say, investments and study and trials which are going on along with Indian Institute of Science. So happy to talk about not just only Indian Institute, but a couple of other places where we have made this interesting portion for it. So this is my last slide. It's a session tomorrow. It's a real workshop, I would say. I would urge each one of you to come over here. The good part is we have a Dr. Satyam Priyadarshini, Chief Data Scientist and Technology Fellow from Halliburton. He's going to be there. We obviously have Ralph from ARC, and we will have our president from L&T Technology Services. We're going to, what you're going to see is a real interaction. So we have in your digital journey, different clients are in different levels. So we will poll our audience real time in terms of find out where they are in journey and how their maturity is. And you will get to hear from a end user perspective, which is Halliburton. You will hear from Ralph, who will give a broad industry from a research and an analyst perspective. And of course, because we have an opportunity to work across the globe with multi-verticals and all that, and Amit, our president, will be able to give from a service provider. So interesting interactive session, which you will be in. I'll urge you guys to come over then. So I'm pretty much done. Those are my number and Anirudh's local numbers over here. We do have a small gift from India for you guys. Not that we're trying to bribe you or or anything. It's purely is a token of us for you to when Anirudh at 11 o'clock at night, and I'm based out of New Jersey, so I'll bug you anytime. I will call you so that you're able to just have a recall, and we need your support to get our name and our work out there. We do have challenges with our customers who are not willing to be, because of NDAs, they do not want to get their name out there. So that is the challenge as a marketer I always find, but there's interesting work which we are there, and we can definitely have conversation. The biggest thing which I would urge is, between now and Thursday, if we can do one-on-one meetings and discuss, not just outcomes. If I can help understand your agenda, there are storylines or there are interesting anecdote which I can talk on one-on-one basis along with us, and we can see if it has legs. That's all about from us. Thank you very much.